Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people, and welcome back to Timberborn, where we are playing with the Iron Teeth, with a bot-free build. We're not going to do bots. I don't know, we might at the very end, but for now, I don't want bots. I want to just kind of, have the Iron Teeth be Iron Teeth. They love work, and so that's what we're going to do. Today, I want to focus on a couple things. We have a ton of engines making a lot of power, and for the most part we're doing fine on power. In fact, if we speed up time and bring this to morning, you can see that we've got quite a bit of overhead. We've got 9,450-ish, 9,400-ish, and 6,830. So we've got quite a bit of overhead there, about what 2,600 HP, if I mathed that correctly. But we've got places. I don't know that back here would be the best spot. Though I guess it's worth a shot. I'm going to slow time back down. I mean, there is a flow there. But we also have, all of this area back here that we could try to work with and see, maybe flatten this out and make this just a consistent width channel. And work on that. Water's flowing through here a little bit. These are making decent power each. Well, okay, that one's making decent power. That one's making okay power. But, we've got just lots of places that the water is moving. So why wouldn't we try to take advantage of that? I'm even wondering if maybe we couldn't get some wheels here. Again, it's not moving the fastest back here. I don't even know what a water wheel even. Yeah, I'd have to raise them up. But that would really that would cover a lot of space. So we could get two, and then a third one, and then block a little bit of it off. Actually, you'd probably do the third one like that. Block a bit of it off, maybe move it down just a little bit. That is a consideration, but I think, by the way, we've got this area over here now all flattened out. Just did that between videos. Maybe it's just a bunch more blasting and nothing exciting, so not worth putting in a video. I think I want to see what we get out of some wheels back here as I just constantly move the camera around, make everybody dizzy. So if I put one there and then blast over here so that I can get this one in, we just need to bring that down one, or like literally right there, and that'll be plenty. And even if we wind up not using these, I'm kind of okay with this. So while this district gets to work on that, we're going to come over here. Because District 2, the Agriculturalists, which we had a comment for some names, since somebody thinks that this looks very Roman, kind of coming up with some good names. And I like those name suggestions, but I've forgotten what they were. So I'll have to look them back up. But I want to see if something is possible here. We have these massive platforms, right? I mean, they are huge. And what I want to do, and I'm going to pause because I don't want them to start building this yet. So we've got like the motivatorium. I don't know how to say that. And these guys need to bump up their well-being. They're only at 28, whereas over here across the river, they're at 41. I'd like to get some parity there. What I'm wondering, though, is if I couldn't, since this is ground only, is if I could like stack some well-being things. Oh, it's not gonna work. It's just it's like I can get it that direction and I can get it right there, but yeah, I can't. That's disappointing. That makes me kind of sad that I can't get it any closer up there. Oh man, I was just saying, it just looked kind of cool. I would think to have like this kind of like underneath, and then have, you know, one of these up top. I mean, this fits up there. Gosh, that's hard to believe that's 5 by 5 up there. So maybe... All right, if that fits then, what if... Okay. We could still maybe do this, but just in a different way. So, like, if I come back... What is it? Yeah, 3 there, 3 there. Granted, getting power up there is going to be fun. Probably not the right word, but sure, let's go with fun. Want these to be this right up against... God, that really does bum me out that I can't get that up there. So then that is... That's not even a full meter lower, is it? It probably is, actually. I'm just trying to think of how we're going to get, you know, up there the easiest. But if we did something like that, and then we had a couple wind tunnels like that, could we then do this with just ladders? Well, that's not even where that needs to be. There we go. Let's try that again. Oh, man. So that needs to go like there. And then up one more. Yeah. And then if I draw a path in that says it's connected. Why would a video game lie to a person? I just don't know that this is going to work. Wow, I was off again. I thought I had it right. There. Cool. And then bring these up. I just have no clue if that's even going to function. For power, though... So that's where it gets tricky, because I can only connect there on these flat bits. And I can't run anything between the two. We need to get power into this, but that can touch anywhere back here and on any of that. But then I can't go up and over these. I suppose what I could do is move them back one. If I can get this to... There we go. It didn't want to unpause. Or not unpause, but it didn't want to bring up the thing. So if I move those both back one, we're just kind of, you know, freestyling here, coming up with stuff I haven't play tested. Maybe I should have, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to figure it out real time. And then I did it again. It's kind of hard to tell where these are from the top-down view. So then, right there. Actually, I think I need those to go back one more. I do need them to go back one more. Okay. We're getting there. We'll get there in the end. So there and there. Yeah, because then I can bring the ladders, whoops, straight up like this. And then same thing right here. Except those are going a different direction now, and I'm not sure that they're going to connect. We'll see. So then if I do one tunnel, it says it's connected. And then back here... I'm laughing because this is just a mess. It's messy. But if it works, then I'll take it. Back here, if we do something like this, granted we're gonna have to figure out a way to get them up there. Oh, and once again, we're too far in, so let's bring this out here. And then we should just be able to go like that on that. And then the same thing on this side. Actually, yeah, I did something I didn't need to do here. There we go. Here we can just do straight ones and then that. Cool. And then this needs to go straight to vertical because we want to connect down here on the ground. And then pop that duder in there. Then have like this, something like that, and that would get all that power connected. I'm just not sure if these are connected, but I like having those up in the air like that. I don't know. I just think it looks kind of cool. Plus, it's cramming a lot more into one space than we could otherwise fit. And then behind it, we still have room for like campfires and things like that. Which, because we did 10 by 10 grids, nothing matches up and lines up nicely. Just kind of unfortunate. So I can't like center anything because it's 5. It leaves me 5, so odd number left over. But let's go with that. Let's get them building that and see what it looks like. Pretty sure they have everything over here they need for that. Yeah, they do. We've got metal, we've got gears, we've got planks, and we even have treated planks. I think one of these takes treated planks. Yeah, this one. And maybe even these. No, this is just blocks and gears. But this, it's a lot of metal blocks for an experiment. But over here we have 759. Oh gosh, that's 1,000 metal blocks though. And over here we have 184. So we don't even like have enough metal blocks. And we may wind up just tearing it down if I don't like it. But you know, it's kind of the way things go. So let's come over here and good. They've got that up there. It's a really long trek for them to get up here with all this stuff that I'm asking them to bring. So I'm not going to get too worried about it. But we're going to have them do 2 water wheels. And then we'll also have that big project going way over there. So let's see if I can't get a camera angle that kind of lets us see both of these. And then we're going to, you know, do a montage. Actually, we'll just speed it up and let it run right from this view. I think it'll be fine. So let's see what we get. All right, so we've got 2 water wheels in, but I noticed that this one just like up and stopped a minute ago. It seems like when all the pumps are running, we lose our current. So we're making 97 and 56, 90. I don't know. I guess, you know, it'll be fine. What I'm wondering is if we maybe do like a couple more, just, you know, just to take advantage of the full length here. Don't want to go like all the way down here. I think that'd be ridiculous, but we could maybe do just like a little bit more blasting and add in a couple more. Because we could easily blast this little ridge out of here and see what that does. But the fact that they keep such an ebb and tide, I don't know that this is really worth investing in over here. So gonna pause that. Gonna come over here and check on their progress. So have they gotten either? They've got 187 on that and none on that. Yeah, it's gonna take them a while to get those done. So, you know, that was one area that I wanted to investigate for power as a possibility. The other thing I want to do is I really think I just want to come over here and flatten out this waterfall. I'm really afraid though that if I do that, we're going to mess up the flow downstream. So I'm wondering, is the better bet to just flatten it all to the level of this and then still have this waterfall? Or waterfall? Did I say what? I said waterfall. Yeah. Waterfall. Or do we just, you know, deal with the tiers and get a couple in here and then a couple up there? But maybe widen this, so come and blast out like all of this right here and that little bit. Question is, how do we get them up there? I would like to keep them out of the water as much as possible. I'm also thinking about a massive water reservoir. We don't need it. It's just kind of a because we can type thing. I think it'd be fun to like flood pretty much everything back here, like build up a big wall here that's at least as tall as this, and then blast some of this out and then just flood this area and just have, you know, a big reservoir because we can. But if I do that, then I can't do this project because the water will be higher back here than up here. I could put in a set of gates and walls here, let the water go in and fill that, and then come out this way. That's an option. It is also going to rob the district of water for quite some time because it's going to take a while to fill all of that up. Plus, we got to get it high enough, the walls and things surrounding it, to make it happen. So lots to think about. Let me think for a minute about which big project I really want to take on. Yeah, as silly as it is, I really want the big water reservoir. Just because I've never like flooded a huge area of a map, and I just kind of want to do it. You know, very much a because we can type situation. So that's going to be something we're going to think about. What is that? That's just a random bridge. Okay. Oh yeah, I was testing to see how big bridges were. Because I think it'd be kind of nice in some of these areas to replace some of these with bridges. Just because they're nice looking. But now that we've started this project over here, it's going to take up of our metal. Probably not the best idea right at this particular moment. So let's instead switch gears and come back here and think about getting in some water wheels back here. So I don't want them to be right next to the gates. I know that much. So I'd want them to be like probably here. And that has it back. Yeah, well, that only has it back one. Let's go back one more. Go there. Granted, getting power shafts over here is going to be interesting. No, there's a connection right there. So that's not, woo, hello, come back. That's not going to be too terribly bad. So I know right now they can't reach any of this, but that's okay because we will give them the ability to do so in a moment. I'm thinking that this is probably going to be a better solution than going off the bad water. So here we want to build that up by 2 right there. And then that gets us 3 water wheels right there that are all connected to each other. And then they just need a way in here, which is easy enough. What we can do is we don't have to worry about bad water coming this way because we have dealt with that reality. So we're going to go there like that, and then we're going to have them remove that. That way they can get down in there to these wheels, but they're not going to be able to get to this one. It'll be too tall. I've learned that the hard way many times. So they will need stairs up to that, like that. This one they'll be able to get to as long as I let them come up this way. So that'll take care of that. And then what we'll do is we'll just have them walk along here until that runs out. Why? Oh, I can't have that connected? Why? Oh yeah, this is eventually going to be its own little district back here. So yeah, I cannot have that connected. That's fine. Or yeah, I can because yeah, the district crossings will be here, 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 and here. I do have a plan for that. We're gonna towards the end of the series come up with just kind of another because we can thing. We won't really serve much of a purpose, but it'll at least be fun. You know what we could do here is maybe this. Not the most direct path ever, but I'm not really going for efficiency right now. This is our experimental phase of the series, where we're just kind of looking to see what we can do to get more power. I just don't want to have to rely on so much of our logs. Because if we get a big building project, we're going to run out of logs. You can see this side over here. I mean, there's a lot over here, but some of these aren't even marked. Well, I guess it's only these that aren't marked for cutting. So while we do have trees, I'd rather not have to burn so many of them for power. We will eventually connect this up to the power grid, don't worry. But this was more of experiment than anything else. They should be able to come back here and start on these stairs. And then once that happens and they get these stairs going, I guess those stairs are going to be a big part of the puzzle as well. Oh, I didn't even have to tell them to demolish that. That's just a dead tree. So cool. So we can come this way and now see both of our projects that we have going. So nighttime is upon us, but we're going to speed things up once again and get all of this built out now. And something just dawned on me while I was looking at that over there. They're not going to have any way to build these vertical power shafts unless we get them up on these platforms first. So I'm going to low prioritize the actual recreational item, high prioritize the ladders. In fact, I'm going to switch the orientation of these ladders. I do think that they're turned the wrong way. I don't know for certain, but I think they are. We will see if that shows them as connected here in just a second. So if I do a path, that says they're connected. So then what I'm hoping is that they'll just be able to walk back to the back of this and get that connected. What I don't know is if they're going to be able to do all these ladders. Sometimes I've had them be able to build like 10, 12 ladders tall, and it's not a problem. But then other times it seems like they can only build 2. And then it says it's out of reach, and I've never really understood why exactly. So we're going to see what happens here. So we're going to kind of change our perspective a little bit, and we're going to watch this as they build ladders now. All right, so we have 2 of them built, and I don't see anybody coming over. Yep, it's too far. So what if we do something like this so that they can like stand on that platform and then build the ladder next to it? So they should be able to go up this ladder and stand on this platform and then build that ladder. So we'll see if that gets it done. Shouldn't take too long to get these 2 platforms built. It's just some planks and just some planks and logs. There we go. So now, yeah, see, I got that one in range of the district. So they should, yep, come up and then work on that one. And then the big question is, will that one then be reachable, or are we going to have to kind of do this same thing all the way up? It's a possibility. But if that's the case, that's just what we'll do. No, it says they're able to reach this one. So that's good. So they can climb up now to get to there. So they should be able to do the same thing over there. Yeah, it's not saying it's out of reach of the district. Same over there. So hopefully they'll be able to get it all done. Ooh, we've got 1 water wheel over there, and that's cranking out 400. So that's nice. That's kind of more along the lines of what we were shooting for. So let's let these ladders get constructed, and then that should hopefully give them the ability to finish this where it's saying that's too far from a district back there, because they should be able to reach down from the platform and build it since it's just 1 tile away. So here we go. So I have had to put in another platform there. They can't reach these. But one thing I realized is we made a bit of a mistake here on our power connection. This doesn't need to be a T-junction. This needs to be a four-way junction because I need to be able to get the power out to the path over here. And then it needs to come around, and we're going to go ahead and run it most of the way. We've got a bit of a problem over here, but it's something that we can fix fairly simply. So we're going to run this all the way over here. We're on the wrong row, aren't we? Yeah, okay. So good thing it's nighttime and they're not building any of that. So let's start over and now run it this direction, the correct direction. And we've got one extra one in there. We will boop that right out. Cool. And then over here, we're going to have to temporarily get rid of this. Oh, wait. No, I thought ahead. No way. I can't believe I actually thought ahead. I'm proud of me because I did a thing that made my life a bit simpler. So I need that to be a connection there, and then we're gonna leave room for all of our four-way junctions on all of those spots. And then this needs to run that way, and then here do that, and then a four-way. Well, I cannot believe I actually thought ahead. And while we're here, I want to extend this roof all the way across. It is going to require a couple of extra steps to make it work. But I kind of like how this looks over here with them having the roof on that bit. And so I want to do that again over here. Just for symmetry. Plus, like I said, I like the way it looks. So this one needs to be a 3, not a 2. And I think we shouldn't have too much of a problem getting them away over there. It'll be temporary, but it'll work. Just to be able to have them walk up and over. And you'll see what I'm talking about in just a moment. First, let's get the roofs in. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. And hopefully this just, of course it doesn't. So hopefully it just matches up. But I should have known that, given that the main sections are even numbers, and then we've got one odd one out. But that's okay, because we can do this guy. Actually, no, we'll just go straight. So we could turn it like that, but no, we'll just go straight. There, cool. They won't be able to reach this, but what we're going to do to get them up there is just a little weirdness, basically. I'm going to bring this around to here, and then we're going to do a staircase here. This might stay, but I doubt it. And then we'll go here, and then we'll go up 2, and then they'll be able to walk up here. And should be able to get to all of this now without any problem. In fact, I don't even think I need, like, those two. I think it'll be fine. But we will need... No, I don't think I need... Here's going to be the problem. Yeah, I'm not sure how we're going to get to those and how we're going to get to these. Unless we kill these first few and let them walk out and across, build that, and then, yeah, build it in phases. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work just fine. So I need to get this bit of path connected so they can walk up on these rooftops. Click, click, click. Cool. Yeah, let's do that. And then hopefully, yeah, now they're able to build that, and now they're able to build that. They've got a lot to build over here, and over here we're up to... Why aren't those two connected? Oh, they are. 600. I was looking at the wrong number. So 600 coming out of that. If we can get that to, like, around 8, that'll take... that'll be the equivalent of 2 of those engines. So once again, we're just going to kind of watch as they build. The rooftop isn't as exciting, so we're going to watch over here and see if they are indeed able to stack up this power by standing on top of this platform. Because if it works on this one, it'll work on this one because they're in the same spot. So we're kind of keeping an eye on right here. And indeed, that worked just fine. So they were able to get up there. You know, we've got these platforms here that I wasn't planning on including anything, but since they're here, we may as well incorporate them instead of just tearing them down. We may as well do something with them and turn them into a bit of decoration. So what I'm thinking is we go like beaver statue and then come in and go 2 more down because they'll be able to walk on top of this. And over here, we only need this one to be 1 up. Yeah. And then come back in the decoration again and put in some of the fire pits. I still don't know how to say that word, so we're just going to call them fire pits. And just make it a bit of decoration that they have accessible to them. So yeah, this is all going to be connected just fine. I am surprised. We've got 94 metal blocks still in stock. I'm surprised they had enough to get all 1,000 done. We have no space for the logs. Well, so yeah, that's kind of impressive. I am going to prioritize that. So if we get room, they will get it cleaned up. This will get built over here, but let's go over to this direction, and we got 1,200 out of that. That's fine. That's fantastic, actually. So what we want to do is now get that connected into the power grid. And to do that, we're going to click all the wrong buttons, and we're just going to run this all the way down here, like so. This is going to be kind of the end of the district. We're not going to go any farther than that, I don't believe. And we'll just run this all the way, and then we need to switch. Ooh, if I switch that to a 2, though, they might have trouble building this out. So what we'll do is actually continue as a 1. And then there, we're going to have to do something creative. But they're going to need a way down. And I just built those stairs wrong. Can I get just the stairs, please? Thank you. Also, we need to do this because... Oh, yeah, that's going to need to come down twice. All right, yeah. I wasn't paying attention there, was I? No, I was not. So that's going to need to go like that. Yeah. So then we'll have to have that step down, that step up. Or up, I guess they both go up, don't they? Yeah, that was a silly statement. And do like that, and then get all this connected, and then this can just all be a straight shot. Except there, we'll have to do a different thing. And then there, and then there, and then we need to run this out here. I never replaced the stairs. So we need just temporary stairs to come down, and then we're also going to need to be able to get into here. And I'm going to bump it away by 1 just so they don't complain that they can't reach the thing that's right next to the stairs. That happens sometimes. I don't really know why it happens, but it does. So then they'll be able to reach all these. Power can be underwater. It's not picky. So we need to get this up and over here. So this is going to need to be up 1 so we can maintain this path in case we need to ever come back here again. So then that will come back. It needs to be a 2 instead of doing 2 of those. It's more efficient to do. Because this would require 8 planks and 4 logs, where this is just 4 planks and 4 logs. So we save half the planks. Not that we really are in a place that we need to worry about that, but still, it's nice to conserve where we can. And then this just runs right across there. Lovely stuff. And the game is still paused, I am aware. I'm pretty sure they'll be able to build that without issue, and then we'll just do this here like that for now. If we decide we want to do something different later, we can. So this district will industrialize and get on doing their thing. We will connect this up to power as well. Let's just go ahead and formalize that, though a little trickier because of the way we built this as stairs instead of platforms. So this is going to require a bit of thought, but not really, because I just realized what we do. We come across like that. We stick with our four-way crossing. Bring that to there, and then we connect this up like that. Put another one on going that way. Is that not going to work the way I thought it would? Is that really not going to connect? That'll connect. I don't know why it's saying power connection blocked. It won't be, I don't think. I mean, that looks like that should connect. I don't know. We'll see. I guess we will see. And then that needs to go that way. And then this needs to go into another straight to vertical. And then we need like this up here. It seems like this is kind of getting away from us here. Maybe. Nope, that's where it needs to be. Okay, cool. And then we just need to get up to there. So let's just kind of run here and then over instead of going down and then back up. That would be silly. So like that, and then here we can just do this. So these guys have a lot of power shafts to build. And T-junction, because why not? Mainly because I wasn't thinking about doing anything different. And then over here in this corner, we need to go, oops, there, and then like that, and then like that. And then we've got one more rise here. And then everything else is just straight shafts, I believe. Yeah. Cool, that will hopefully work. I don't know if they're going to be able to reach all this with the ladders. We'll find out, and if not, we can build some temporary contraptions to get them up there. So they should work on all of this roofing and everything else before they build the 2 wind tunnels, because they are set to the lowest priority after all. So yeah, you can see they've already got most of this completed. So we should see the roofing project get started here pretty soon. So let's watch as that gets done. And that's the last bit of roofing in. So now I want to remove these stairs because we're going to do something else over here, probably next time though. So let's get rid of this and see if they can't salvage some of that, and then we don't need these anymore either. I don't know if they'll be able to pick any of this up just because of how full storage already is. And then let's come back over here. Yeah, this is still taking a little while. Granted, these are also the lowest priority things in the district. They don't have anything else to work on now, but still, let's get these done. I do like the bit of decoration that's there. And then these dudes seem to be coming along just fine. It doesn't look like there's anything outside of their range. Yeah, they've been able to build all of that, and they'll be able to get all of this finished. Nothing is complaining about being beyond the reach of the district, so we'll be set to get, well, it's down to 800 now, but that's all right. It will ebb and flow. And then they'll get this powered up or connected to the power grid as well. So let's get this built now over here, and they'll continue working out that direction, and we'll hopefully have some nice entertainment over here for our agriculturalists, as well as additional power for both districts. So as the sun comes up, 2 days has passed since, actually 3, since that wind tunnel has been completed. But this one is missing metal planks. You can see this district currently has none. In total, there's 19. So that'll get done fairly quick. So what I want to do is come over here, and I have stranded beavers. I also have a bunch of homeless beavers. Oh, it's all the ones that are stranded. Why are you guys stranded? What happened that you got stranded up there? Did I block your ability? Oh, I blocked the ability to use these stairs right here. Okay, so this can't be like that. And that, yeah, that instantly unstrands all of them. Okay, so that can't go like that. So what we'll have to do instead is change this out a little bit, and that's okay. We can do that. We can do that. Put a vertical in here. Change that to one of those, and that to one of those, and then this one. They're not saying they can't get to it, but I'm afraid that if we do that, we're going to be doing the... Yeah, we've still got stranded beavers because of this one now. Okay. So, we need to get rid of this right here. No, this one is what's stranding them. Yeah, okay. So then, yeah, how are we gonna do this in a way that works? Okay, so if that's the case, this needs to just go up some more. Unconnected buildings, why? Oh, because I deleted stairs. Or yeah, I deleted the ladder. Good job, me. We'll put that back. Prioritize that. That shouldn't take too terribly long, and these guys will be unstranded. I was really worried. I'm like, why do we have 16 beavers that are homeless? It's because they were stranded. There we go. We don't have any homeless beavers now. Cool. So that gets that in, but then how do we deal with the rest of this to make it actually work? Like, that'll work there. That's not a problem. That's not going to block anything. So my stairs come up there and join the path there. But then getting this all connected is going to be the trick, I think. But I think I've got it here. What we do is put in another vertical and then go here. And then one of these, and then we wait until that gets done. So we prioritize that and that. And then if we have that, that'll get all connected. Yeah? Yeah, that'll take care of it. And that'll bring that 200 to 400 power or HP down into the district. Of course, they're going to work on all that, even though I said, hey, this is the priority. Oh, never mind. They're getting it done. Okay, yeah, they're getting it done. Good job, little beavers. Can you finish that? I know you're able to finish that. You're able to just walk over here and do that, yeah? Yeah, there they come. Cool. So that'll get all of that done. Right now we're at 9,900 to 9,500. It's going up and down in a very odd manner. I wonder if, like, maybe one of these dudes went offline for a second. I'm pretty sure these are all prioritized by haulers. Oh, they're not. So I may want to go through and check that. Can I do that here? Is that a thing I can... It is a thing I can do. So let's make sure all of our engines are indeed prioritized by haulers. Sadly, there's not a way to sort this list that I'm aware of. So I'm just going to kind of go through and look for the engines. Yeah, like over half of them weren't prioritized by haulers. So that makes sense. So we've just got this one over here with these two wheels. That's these two guys that aren't connected yet, but 10,000 HP, which is absurd. But we're going to be using a lot of it because we have a big project coming up over here next time, and something similar over here that is going to use up a lot of supplies. In fact, I need to let the game run for a while between videos because we're going to need a lot of metal blocks for both of those projects. Speaking of, this isn't done yet? Really? Huh, somebody else is using metal blocks somewhere. And I don't know what over here would be using metal blocks. Because we had 14. I guess they'd bring 20 something over here. So yeah, never mind. This is good. So today we have created a not so good set of power wheels, to be honest. Not the best, but at least they will run during a bad tide. I may even do a set down through here so that during bad water we're still getting power off of power wheels. Granted, the rest of the time they will just be sitting idle. We will investigate more power down this way and down this way in our river eventually. I'm really thinking about just straightening out the river, just bringing in. Can't quite go a perfect straight line, but we can straighten it out some to maybe speed up the water just a little bit. And I really want to do the reservoir. I know it's an absurd project that we don't need. Oh, hey, look, that got done. So I was just about to come over here and say, and we got some entertainment for this district. So we're now up to 29 well-being. I forget where we were, but you can put it in the comments down below because you can go back and watch the earlier part of the video. Or I can maybe look during editing one of those. So we need some decoration over here. We're going to do a bit more entertainment and recreation for this district because they have a lot that they're lacking. You know, they don't have any scratchers, no pools, no exercise plazas, no mud baths. And then we definitely need more of both of these. They also don't have some of the decoration that, and we should resolve that as well. And it looks like they're also missing showers. So a lot of work for well-being over here for our agriculturalists. Over here, we're doing really well though at 43. Looks like again, showers could be a good thing. Maybe rooftop terraces and campfires. And then maybe just expanding out some of the fun. And then our last project that we took on was over here with these power wheels. So everything's looking pretty doggone good, but I am pleased with how this turned out. I like that they're up in the air for the wind tunnel. I think that's just kind of cool. And I'd love to know what you think about it. So leave a comment down below. And let me know what you think about the recreation that's right here in front of the eggplants. And until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.